Blinking. Hold on.
Hi.
Hey, Shan.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Okay, so Kristen Mulvaney.
Okay. Yeah, I know her through people.
You can unmute me. Okay. Awesome. All right, guys. Well, hello, everyone, and thanks again for joining us for a happy hour sneak peek into coaching. I have my glass of wine here, but I also have my LaCroix to stay hydrated. So we wanted to make this obviously short and sweet for you. I mean, we all know we have busy evenings and family, but we really just appreciate all of you guys hopping on. So most of you guys know I'm one of the hosts. I'm Kelly Burnham, and I'm going to basically give you an introduction of myself and a few of the other people that are on here. So I'm a wife to my husband, Nick. We met in college at the University of Washington. I'm a mom to 2 boys. I have a 3-year-old son and a 1.5-year-old son. And I work part-time as a sales rep in the medical industry. I'm the founder of Team Balancing Fit, and I'm all about, finding that balance, whether it's with fitness, family, friends, etc. And I've been a coach for about 1.5 years, and I stumbled across coaching once I tried the 21-day fix and Shakeology after I had my second son last March. And to be honest with you, it was just one of those things where I instantly fell in love with it. And I knew I wanted to get the coaching discount for Shakeology, but I also quickly realized, I wanted to share this with my friends and my family. So it's been quite an amazing ride, physically, mentally, financially. And now, like tonight, I love sharing the coaching opportunity with other like-minded women to keep growing our tribe. So most importantly, I truly love all the people that I met through coaching, the people I've reconnected with, the relationships, and the culture that we've all formed, really just within our team. So that's a little bit about me, and I'm going to introduce you to who my coach is, and that's Shannon Leach. So she's not only my coach, but she's my friend. And to believe it or not, we were both collegiate athletes. We played soccer at the University of Washington in Seattle. So I feel so lucky to be a part of her team, which is the Fit Phenoms. So Balancing Fit is underneath Fit Phenoms. She's not going to want to toot her own horn, so I'll go ahead and do that for her. But her team this year is currently ranked number 78. Okay, number 78 out of over 400,000 coaches out of the entire network. So that's pretty amazing. She's also achieved many other great, huge milestones. So we have an amazing leader, which is Shannon. So you know what, Shannon, I'll let you go ahead and do your quick intro.
Thank you, Kelly. And before I talk about myself, I just want to say that Kelly's team, Balancing Fit, is ranked in the top 200 as well, which is just amazing. So we just have tons of great leadership on this team, and I can't imagine doing this without Kelly and Lindsay and our entire team. So a little bit about me. I'm Shannon Leach. I'm the founder of the Fit Phenoms. I started coaching just February of last year. And again, I started Beachbody because after I had my daughter, I wanted to look for an easy way to work out at home. I was a gym rat before. I really didn't have much intention of using the fitness programs at home, but I thought, at least if I can't make it to the gym, I can't get out for a run. Like everybody says, your life changes when you have kids. Little did I know how true that was. But I wanted an option. And I actually ordered Insanity Max 30, which I didn't ever do until just this last 2 months. But I got samples of Shakeology. I tried it. I thought it would be a quick and easy thing to have at home and then on the go when I went back to work from maternity leave. So I did order the 21-day fix with Shakeology and I signed up as a coach just purely for discount. Like Kelly, I fell in love with it instantly. I got really great results from the program. I love the accountability and support from the groups. I very quickly got back to my pre-pregnancy shape, but more importantly, I was just feeling a lot more energized, and I have no doubt that was because I was eating really well and healthy and the Shakeology. to fast forward a little bit, I'm now a mom of two. And so I have a daughter, Brooklyn, who's almost 2 years old, a son, Jameson, who's 3 years old. He's actually under my nursing cover right now. So this is just me in real life. And that's what our team is all about. Just tons of moms and busy working women and, some men and just kind of all over the spectrum. But I'm also a nurse practitioner. I work in a preoperative and anemia clinic. I'm on maternity leave right now. But I fell in love with the 21-day fix, but more importantly, I just fell in love with accountability and support. And I just thought there's no way that I can keep this to myself. So I decided to just invite, close family and friends, and it just kind of took off from there. And so it's been an amazing opportunity, just has blessed my family financially. I don't want to go into too much detail about my story, but I've struggled a lot with infertility, and this experience and coaching helped me pay for our last IVF cycle and my son. And I always get really emotional when I talk about that, but it's been life-changing, and it's been life-changing more so because of the lives that we get to help and the people's lives that we get to change, and people that you can just see from the inside out that are more confident because they've, gotten stronger and, they've made changes in their life with their health and fitness because of what we've been able to introduce them to and just provide them with accountability and support. So that's a little bit about me. I want to introduce Lindsay Weiser, who is another incredible leader on our team. I'm going to unmute Lindsay there, but she is a diamond coach. She has just moved up really quickly in this business, is such just an asset to our team. And I have no doubt that her team is going to be, in the top 200 next year. She's only been in it a few months, so where she's at now is just amazing. So I'm going to let Lindsay take it away.
Hi. Oh, thanks. You guys are so sweet. So I'm Lindsay, and I'm one of Kelly's coaches. So I'm part of Team Balancing Fit and building my own team, which has been really fun. I live in Seattle, and like Kelly and Shannon, I too am a mom. I have my husband and I have a 2.5-year-old daughter, and I'm currently 5 months pregnant with number 2. So it's totally doable to be a coach while you have a lot of other stuff going on. In my other career, I'm a veterinarian. I love what I do. It's a really demanding and rewarding career, and this coaching has been a perfect complement to that, to give me a different perspective and a different motivation, which has been amazing. So like I said, I live in Seattle with my husband, my daughter, and then number 2 on the way. When my daughter turned 2 back in the springtime, I was pretty darn out of shape, and I think I had been to the gym 4 times in a year. And I was embarrassed. I just didn't feel good about myself, and I've always been an athlete. And I just was not where I wanted to be. And I saw Kelly posting on social media, and all of it was positive and supportive, and a group of women that had similar goals. We, are kind of a lot of us in the same boat, but more than anything wanted to help other people. And so I joined one of her 21-day fix groups and loved it. It was amazing to be able to work out from home, feel better about myself. And in such a short amount of time, I developed this passion, this really works. And I realized there's all these people out there that just need some help and motivation and direction. And so when I realized that and the opportunity of coaching, it all came together that, oh my gosh, this is something I can totally do. And so that's when I started, was after my first round of 21-day fix. And not only did I love the program, but the opportunity, both emotionally, financially, to pay it forward to other people, to help them feel better about themselves. And while I absolutely love being a veterinarian, and it's an amazing career, my daughter's young, and I love to work a little bit less. And so the idea that I maybe can create some freedom on my own time, on my own schedule, maybe take an extra vacation or 2 together and create some memories, was a no-brainer when I really thought about it. And so that's kind of how I got started. And I've kind of taken it and run with it because the feedback that I get from people that join my groups and the people that commit to the program is amazing. It's so cool to hear that just by sharing my story or my experience in my niche or in my group of people that I think would benefit from it, that so many people have loved it and have loved the programs and appreciate positivity, because there's not a ton of that going around right now. And so it's really nice to be able to be a positive source for people. So that's kind of who I am.
Love it. Okay. Thanks, Linz and Shan. Okay, so now we're going to get to the nuts and bolts. We just wanted to make sure that you guys got to know a little bit about us and the coaches that are part of this team. So something that comes up a lot, and when I first became a coach, it was one of the biggest things that people would say to me was, oh, you're a part of Beachbody. It's like that, pyramid scheme. And at the time, I'm like, pyramid scheme? I mean, I don't think so. Like, what do you mean? And so I would be kind of taken back by that. And I think sometimes people, it's just a misunderstanding. They don't know the difference between a pyramid scheme and basically a network marketing or multi-level marketing company is. So just to be clear, no, it is not a pyramid scheme. Beachbody is a multi-level marketing or network company, network marketing company, which means that you basically earn through direct sales of a product. So as people buy programs, challenge packs, which challenge packs you'll get familiar with if you become a coach, it's Shakeology with a fitness program. So Shakeology, let's just say with the 21-day fix. Or if you're just selling Shakeology or other supplements from your website, you get the commission. But as you continue to build a team of other people that are also passionate about health and fitness, and most importantly, helping others, you can earn a commission from team cycle bonuses from that team. So a pyramid scheme is a company that has no transaction of goods or services. It would be like signing people up to sign people up and not offering them anything in return. So with Beachbody, we are really focused on helping people achieve results. And as you can tell, many of us have gotten those results and we continue to help others. We're helping them with the highest quality of products. We help people achieve transformations. We have so many great transformations, within our team. It's amazing. And it's what keeps me going. And I know a lot of us too. We help people join challenge groups and reach their goals. That's what a lot of us do monthly is we run these challenge groups. We help you become a great coach and we walk you through the process if that's what you want to do is to, build a business. So it's not how many people you can sign up. So as Beachbody CEO, who's amazing, I got to hear him speak live at Summit in Nashville this year, Carl Deichler, he emphasizes that we are a people business. We are a business, created to help other people. This is not a money business. So furthermore, in Beachbody, if a coach stops working the business, let's say, people below that coach can surpass that coach in their upline and in rank. So it doesn't matter how much they make. In a true pyramid scheme, people at the very bottom of an organization chart can never surpass that person above them. So, which is not the case here at Beachbody. It doesn't matter when you started with the company. So we have people, when you look at the top 10 coaches, you have people that were in the top 5 and they just started 2 years ago. So it has nothing to do with, but you've been here since, the beginning. Well, that doesn't really matter. So anyway, I hope that kind of eases that doubt or maybe answers that question of comparing a pyramid scheme to what Beachbody is, which is, network marketing, multi-level marketing.
All right. So one of the big questions and the one people often care most about is how we earn money as coaches. So Kelly mentioned challenge groups, and that's one of the biggest things we do as coaches they're basically health and fitness accountability and support groups. And so what happens is when people are interested in these programs, such as the 21-day fix and Shakeology, and you get them set up with orders, you earn 25 to 30% on all orders. And so challenge packs are 30%, 25% is on most other products. you as a coach actually save 25% also on all products, including fitness programs, Shakeology, clothing, etc. So retail sales is one piece of it. So again, you earn 20 to 30% commission on everything purchased from your site. The really great thing about it is that you have this site that people order directly from. So you do not have to keep inventory. Everything is shipped directly to them from Beachbody Corporate, and they deal with any returns, anything like that. So it's just wonderful. It's different from a lot of other businesses in the sense that you do not have to have any overhead in that way. You get commissions not only from challenge packs, which again is Shakeology plus a fitness program, but Shakeology on its own. There's something called Beachbody On Demand, which is an online access to hundreds of workouts. So you get commission on that, other supplements, if people order clothing through the website, whatever it is. So that's one piece, retail sales. Kelly also mentioned team cycle bonuses, and that is another way that coaches make money. And so the team cycle bonus is a bonus that's paid weekly to qualified coaches as you start to build your team. So once you have 2 coaches underneath you, and these can be people, you have coaches on your team that might do it purely for discount. Others that build their business like Kelly, Lindsay, and I have. So once you have 2 coaches underneath you, you start accumulating team volume. And this isn't just from the people that you sign up as coaches, but it's people that kind of trickle down from above. And so every time a certain amount of volume on one side lines up with volume on the other side, you get one cycle is what it's called. And it's a little bit confusing, but basically as teams grow and volume is generated, you cycle one time per 100 volume on one side, 200 on the other side. And at first, you might cycle one time, 0 times in a week. But over time, about 90% of your salary or your income is going to come from these team cycle bonuses. And it really adds up pretty quickly. It amazed me what even just in, a little bit over a year has happened. There's also, when you sign up coaches, you get commission on their challenge packs. As you don't get the 30% commission like customers and recurring commission that way, but you get what's called a fast start bonus. So you get typically $40 to $50 when a coach signs up, that's equivalent to the same amount you would get as if a challenger had signed up. If you sign up 5 coaches, either with a challenge pack or Shakeology in a week, you also get an additional $100 bonus. There's a lot of other ways to earn bonuses as you move up in rank. So when you get to certain levels, you can get quarterly bonuses, which are pretty impressive. You can also get matching bonuses for the coaches underneath you. But again, we don't want to go into too much detail about that. But basically, there's retail sales and commission, and then the team cycle bonuses are the big ways to earn money. And then again, there's other great aspects about this business as well, aside from earning an income and a secondary income, is that there's a lot of rewards for helping people. So for example, if you help 3 to 5 new people each month and achieve something called Success Club, which is kind of the benchmark for our business, you can earn rewards. So they might give out a yoga mat or Shakeology canisters or personal development calls, that sort of thing. You also earn money towards Success Club trip, which is basically just a pleasure vacation that your family can attend. That happens every year. So this next year in April, it's in the Dominican Republic. And I know that my stay and Kelly's stay is completely paid for. Lindsay signed up after all the enrollment of it. So she'll be there next year for sure. As a new coach, also, if you bring in 3 to 5 new people every month, you can earn a free ticket to Summit, which is our national conference. Next year, it's in New Orleans. And it's a huge deal. You get to hear from, the top coaches of the network. You get a workout with super trainers like Autumn Calabrese and Tony Horton, who did P90X, Sean P, who's the Insanity guy. You get to hear from other really successful multi-level marketing professionals in the industry. And so you can earn a free ticket to that. And then there's also, for top coaches, there's trips. And there's just a ton of educational opportunities, personal growth and development. And I think that's what's really amazing, is that all these tools really just help you to become a better person. And I feel like, this training has not only helped me in my business, but really has helped me grow as a person and in my relationships with, my husband and my family and my friends and that sort of thing. So there's just so much more to it than the money you make. And I say it all the time that I would do this for free, because when you hear someone say that you've changed their life, or they've never until this point been able to lose, that 20 pounds they needed to, or I've had people in like the 40s and 50s that they've lost weight. And so that is so much a greater reward than the income. But to be able to share your love and passion for health and fitness and make a secondary income is pretty remarkable. So yeah, that's that.
Hi, I think I'm up.
You're good. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. So the question that we get a lot is, what is your daily and weekly time commitment as a coach? And I think that's a really great question, because a lot of people have other stuff going on. And the simple answer to that question is that it is what you make of it. So you can choose to be whatever type of coach that you want. The most common, like Kelly and Shannon mentioned, there are discount coaches. There are, which is basically you're becoming a coach just to be, just to get a discount on Shakeology. There's hobby coaches who do it kind of part-time, in the sense that they want to just help a few people here and there and make a little bit of income on the side. And then there are business builder coaches who are like Kelly and Shannon and myself, who love what we do so much that we're excited to be making an income on the side. And our goal is to be able to provide some supplemental income. And when you do that, you work a little bit harder or put in a little bit more time. The general idea as far as what you're going to be doing during a day or a week, there are 3 vital behaviors to a coach, and one is to invite people to join you, whether it's in your challenge group, whether it's in a free group you're running, whether it's to just invite them to learn more about the opportunity. The other is being a product of the product. So the awesome fitness, nutrition, Shakeology, so doing your workout each day, drinking your Shakeology, and cooking healthy and delicious meals. And the other is personal development, which Shannon touched on a little bit, but helping make yourself a better person, not just as a coach, but as a mom, a wife, a business person, anything in your life that you need or feel like you can improve upon. Personal development can help you with that. And so those are part of your commitments as a coach, is to make yourself and your the people on your team and in your challenge groups better people. The actual commitment, if you look at different places, some people will say to set aside an hour a day. And that was honestly a lot of time for me when I first committed to being a coach. And I was like, I don't have an hour. Like, I can't think of when I have an hour to commit. And one of the ways that I found it to be really successful, to be able to fit in that hour, is finding what are called power pockets during the day. And those are little chunks of time, whether it's morning, lunchtime, afternoon, or evening, when I was maybe doing other things. So scrolling social media, watching a TV show, sleeping in, that I have found little increments of time, 10, 15, sometimes 30 minutes, that we can put together to be able to create time. And again, doing those vital behaviors, supporting people, supporting the challengers that are in our groups, answering their questions, helping them resolve any issues they have. And those kind of build into those time periods or those power pockets throughout the day that in an ideal world would maybe add up to about an hour a day. The other big piece of is that question that is really amazing about being a coach is what you create for your schedule is for yourself, that fits within your schedule and your time frame. So that is the miraculous and amazing part about this business and the coaching opportunity is you don't have to clock in 9 to 5. You can find time within your schedule that fits with you, that you have time, whether that's in the morning, during nap time, during your commute. I know Kelly does a lot of commuting and listens and helps people during her commute. I utilize nap time a lot. A lot of people utilize evening time, but you can make a schedule that fits with you within your own personal family or work schedule. And that's the amazing part, is that it's not rigid. You can create it to be what you want it to be. So while the idea is, in general, maybe an hour a day, some people do a little more, some people do a little less, and maybe some days it's no time because you don't have any, and maybe another day it's 2 to 3 hours. It's whatever fits within your schedule.
Yeah, so true.
That's it.
Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to go to the burning question. So this one comes up often. I hear this from people that are considering coaching, and they go, well, I'm not a salesperson, and I don't want to be selling products to my friends and my family. So how can I be good at coaching? How can I coach? And honestly, I think this is one of the main reasons some people talk themselves out of coaching or decide that they don't want to become a coach, because they're afraid they're selling, or they're going to have to sell people or stuff to people that, these people aren't going to want to buy, that their friends won't want to buy from them, and no one's going to like them anymore. And what are they going to think of me? Okay, so I would never want to do this if that was the case with coaching. So please don't think you need to be some crazy salesperson to have success, in this business. Look at the people who have approached you and sold products to you that were so annoying, right? And posted things over and over again saying, buy this or buy that. Or think of that car salesman who, maybe got too aggressive or too pushy, and it was like, you just wanted a little bit more time to make a decision. Well, that totally gets underneath my skin, because you can tell that they're only in it for the sale, right? That they don't really care about you. So the last thing that you want to do, is become that person when you become a coach. So, think of the person that you would want to be to your friends and to your family, or, to the public. And, that is not what will make you successful anyway. People want to see you. They want to build relationships with you. What we do, honestly, as coaches, is we share our journey. I'm sure that's why you're here. You've seen one of us share our journey on social media, or maybe talk to you in person about the 21-Day Fix and Shakeology or some sort of other program. So we're sharing our passion about our journey. We're simply putting the invite out there to the public, our friends, our family, and the general public. And we believe in our products, and we want to share them with other people. After I did my first Beachbody program, and let me remind you, I never done home DVDs before. I was just an avid runner. I couldn't even believe I was ordering the 21-Day Fix. But after I did it, I knew other friends and women out there who would benefit from it. So what did that mean? I signed up as a coach, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Everyone join me. My next challenge group is, this date. And that's when, people saw the passion inside me. People saw, wow, Kelly likes this. Okay, I'm in. So, another thing is that as a Beachbody coach, you don't have to go out there and promote every single product or program that Beachbody has to offer. So you don't have to be posting about T25 one day and then P90X the next, or a protein shake that you're not really sure about. We just want you to share the things that you have experienced with or experiencing for the first time, and what you love about it. So for example, I'll probably never promote P90X. Well, until I try it, mainly because I haven't done it. But I honestly don't have 60 to 90 minutes in my day. And I know a lot of my market, my friends, don't have that time either. So, I genuinely love, you'll hear me talk about the 21-Day Fix, or, Insanity Max 30, or Master Hammer and Chisel, because I've done them, and I generally got the results, and I want to share it with other people. So it always makes it more fun when you can have your friends join you and do a challenge group. And it's really just, it has to be your truth. So what I mean by that is, I'm sharing my truth. And when you're sharing that, truth transfers over to people, and that is what gets them interested in what you're doing. So don't think you have to go out there and all of a sudden, you're the salesperson who has to sell all Beachbody products In fact, no, that's not it at all. We're going to help you share your journey openly, whether it's talking to people openly about it or on social media, and how to inspire them and share your journey in a way that makes them want to do the same journey in their life. And thus, that makes a sale. So that's always a huge concern. And I just wanted to make sure that you definitely don't have to be this extrovert or this person who, has all the sales experience.
I couldn't agree more. I always say that, because I was the same way when I signed up. I said, I'm not going to sell anything to anybody. And I honestly don't ever feel like I've sold a thing. And yes, have I technically sold challenge packs? Absolutely. But when you're just sharing your passion and love for the products, like we do, we've fallen in love with Shakeology, we've fallen in love with the programs and everything we've done. You really don't feel like you're selling anything. You're just telling people about your experience. And I just think that I feel like it's a disservice not to share it with people, just because of how much it's changed my life with both, not just the programs and Shakeology, but with the coaching opportunity too. So the last question that I'm going to address, and then we're going to open it up for questions and answers for you guys, is a lot of people say, well, I still want to lose 50 pounds, or I'm not at my goal weight. I'm not in shape. Who's going to listen to me as a coach? So people think that they have to be super fit or they have to be at their goal weight. And that is absolutely not true at all. So I think that some of the best coaches actually are the ones that are a work in progress. I think we're all a work in progress. Nobody's ever at their goal, right? We always have new goals that we're setting for ourselves. So there can be people that want to lose 100 pounds that can be a coach, because you're going to have a story that resonates with someone else. You can be someone that doesn't want to lose any weight, but just feels like, you hear that term skinny fat. I hear a lot of women say that, I'm skinny fat, I want to get strong. And so it could be someone that just wants to strengthen up, or someone that's underweight, maybe has struggled with eating disorder that needs to gain weight, or a guy that wants to gain muscle. So you can be all over the spectrum. And we've had all types of coaches. And like I said, I think some of the best coaches are the ones that are sharing their journey as they progress through these programs. So you start and you share day one, and you share, at the end of 21 days that you've lost 8 inches and, 5 pounds. But more importantly, you feel better in your clothes, your jeans are fitting better, you feel more confident, you have more energy, you're happier because you're taking care of yourself for the first time. Because for so many of us as moms, we give and we give and we give to other people and our children and our work and our spouse and our family, and taking care of the house, that we forget to take care of ourselves. And so I think that's one of the best gifts that we give other people as coaches, is the ability to take care of themselves. So I just have to say that, the people on our team, we're all just really normal human beings. Our houses, my house anyway, is chaotic and toys everywhere. If my daughter was up, she'd probably be running around screaming. But all of us are just working on ourselves. Nobody is perfect. You can be at any place that you want to be, whether it's, to lose weight, to gain weight, to maintain your weight, to gain strength, just to get more energy, just to feel better, by fueling yourself with the right foods and exercising daily. Everybody has a story, and all of us are comprised of, experiences and circumstances that have shaped us to the people that we've become. And because of all of those experiences, that's how you're going to touch different lives. So, some people have been through divorce, or have been, through horrible things like abuse, or, deaths in the family, illnesses in the family, loss, whatever it is, anxiety, depression. I shared a little bit that I've struggled in infertility. And so, there's a lot of people, by me sharing my story about infertility, as, part of my health journey too, is that I connect with, a certain group of people. And so it's just important that you are you, and you share your story, and that we're all real and vulnerable, and we eat cake and we have wine, and that it's just us. And that's what our team is comprised of, is just real human beings that are a work in progress always. And we're super passionate and motivated, driven. Everyone works hard. We work out, we drink Shakeology. We try to do our best to live the life that, we're sharing with other people, and just leading by example. And we really are just ordinary people that have chosen this amazing opportunity to build a business of helping others. Yeah, we make mistakes, but you might skip a workout, but it's life. And I think that's the greatest thing about this, is that it's everything in moderation. We share our flaws. We let people know that this is us, and this is real life, and this is our team. And that's what a Beachbody Coach is. It's anybody that believes that and has the desire to change other people's lives. And so I think that a lot of times there's people that sit out there and think like, well, I'm not where I want to be yet, but you will get there. And that's what we, as your coach, do to support you. But then you're going to help people do the same and get to where they want to be. So that is it for, we just wanted to address like the top 5 questions we get all the time from people that are interested in the coaching opportunity. So hopefully that has been helpful to you guys. And I'm going to unmute everybody and just open it up for any questions that you guys might have for us. I also just want to say thank you so much. It's 8:30 on a Tuesday night, and a lot of you, I'm sure, have families and are busy. So we really appreciate you being here, and hope that this has been helpful for you. So go ahead if you have any questions. Crickets.
I don't have any questions, but thank you guys for sharing. Everything is very informative. Good information.
Good. If you think of anything, I know if you're anything like me, it's like the type of thing where, you're at the doctor's office or whatever, and they're like, do you have any questions? You're like, no. And you walk out the door and you're like, oh my gosh, yes, I have like 17. So just reach out to the person that invited you here with any questions that you might have. Any one of us are happy to answer. And again, we just appreciate you guys being here. And one last call for any questions.
Thank you so much for all the information. I appreciate it. The only question I had was if, as I'm introducing people to this naturally, I'm one of those people that's not a salesperson at all. So if there are questions that I don't have answers to, then do I rely on you guys or on Kelly for that information? Because I'm not going to obviously just randomly give answers if I don't have that sort of information. I remember I asked a nutritionist about what was in Shakeology exactly, and it got the A+ stamp of approval from her, and she was a UW nutritionist. So I was really happy about that. So that's kind of the main question I was thinking about, but I'm sure there'll be things that I don't come up.
So that, that's what's so great about our team and our team pages. So, since I'm working part-time and I'm with my kids, the whole point of this business is so you can have that flexibility and freedom. But at the same time, I always tell my team and urge them, hey, if I can't get back to you and you have a dying question that you need to be answered, post it on the team page, because, you've seen our team. We have 70 plus people under Team Balancing Fit. We have, Shannon now has over close to 200 or more on Fit Phenoms. But yeah, you text me, you call me. That's kind of how I feel like all of our relationships are. I think I talk to Shannon multiple times a day, and same with Lindsay.
How many times or something?
I'm just going to unmute everybody. So just mute yourself unmute yourself if you have another question. Go ahead, Cal, sorry.
Oh, no, I'm good. Sound good, Beth?
Good.
Yeah. So I think that's what, again, just to reiterate, is we are all about creating systems to help you be successful the way we've been successful. So never having to recreate the wheel. So I tell people, my coaches all the time, like, there's never too many questions. There's no wrong question, because we all started there too. So I ask my coach questions, sometimes once a day, like, hey, what about this? Or, I'd like your feedback. And again, I think that's what's so great about our team. It really does feel like family. And, if we're creating new systems, we're sharing the ideas with one another, or creating new challenge group guides or that sort of thing, we're sharing with one another. So that is absolutely 100% what your coach is there for, what your upline. So the upline just means like your coach's coach and that person's coach. So we will do our best to help support you. And if we don't know the answer, we'll find out how to find it. But that's exactly what we're here for, is just to help you answer any questions, especially in the beginning when, you're not expected to know anything really at all, because it's just going to be a huge learning curve. But that's what's so great about it, is that you're just continually learning, and I'm learning something new every day, and I've been doing it since February of last year. So it's just all part of the business and kind of the beauty of the business.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you guys all. And again, just reach out to any of us or whoever invited you here. And thanks again for being on. And we will post this recording. So if you want this recording at all, just reach out to whoever invited you here. Thank you guys, and have a good night.
Thanks,
Thanks, guys. Thank you.